All right, thanks for tuning in. So in this video, we're going to show you two problems that we ran into. One of them was an injector plug that was intermittently coming disconnected, then finally came disconnected. And this thing was in a Jeep, and Jeeps get jostled around and stuff like that. And so it was brought to me because it would run and then it would just run really bad. And so in the video here, what you're seeing is one injector has completely shut off, and so the other injector is trying to basically compensate for the fact that there's only one injector firing. And so it's actually like almost 100% duty cycled, even at, well, not even at idle, but so it's putting out a lot of fuel. And so that's why you see the fuel spraying up out of the sniper unit, which under normal circumstances, I've kind of seen that too. You'll see it inside of the air cleaner lid. So anyways, keep watching. So we did, and inevitably have a fix for this. So all right, so we got the sniper that has an intermittent problem. One of the injectors not firing. And if you look, there is no tension on this plug that plugs this injector in. It's just got this kind of floppy connector that locks in, but there's not one on the other side. And so, I mean, it doesn't snap in. And when I saw it, it was like this. So we're gonna put it back together and see if maybe it works. But I mean, look at this. I mean, it doesn't take anything for these connectors to come loose and cause some pretty serious problems. So I haven't taken apart a new version yet, but I understand that they have a more positive lock. I don't know if it doesn't look like there's space constraints in here to fit it. So I don't know why they cheaped out on this connector, but this connector is going to cause you lots and lots of problems on your already problematic sniper. I don't know if you can see, but there's fuel spraying out and seeming like a sprinkler. Both are firing. Things seems to be running like it should be, but I just don't understand why it's shooting fuel everywhere. So even with the second injector firing, there was still a great amount of fuel coming out of it. And so what we found was there was actually a vacuum leak on the motor itself, and the throttle blades were adjusted almost completely closed. And with the injectors being above the throttle plates and it drawing the idle air through this vacuum leak, not even associated with the sniper unit, the fuel was just bouncing off the closed throttle blades and not being drawn into the engine, which it was still idling fine, and the air fuel ratio was fine as well. And so that was what was causing it to spray out so much. And so one of the things I'd recommend doing, and I didn't necessarily do it on this one, but if it comes back, which it probably will from the customer, you have an older sniper that doesn't have the new plugs on it, I would just glue them. Swear to God, just glue them. I don't know if you got to use hot glue, some of the right stuff, just glob it in there, silicone it, whatever. Connect it and then put some glue around it just to keep it. I even toyed with the idea of maybe putting a zip tie around the whole thing to kind of hold it together. So anyways, thanks for watching. We do have some other sniper videos out there, and this was a Sniper 2 barrel, which they don't make a Sniper 2 for, which I don't think it needs it. I think the Sniper 2 barrels tend to work a lot better than the older 4 barrels did. So I do have some sniper videos on the Sniper 2 on doing some tuning and what to do and whatnot. So if you get a chance, check those out. Thanks a lot.